everyone, how are you doing? I'm William. In today's video, I am going to do a podcast in slow English. The podcast title is The Dinka Cattle Came, the Dinka Tribe, the Heart of South Sudanese Heritage. In this podcast, I will first do the introduction of the Dinka tribe, the Dinka people, their story, culture, and why cattle are central to their identity, their culture, and their economy. I will also describe a typical day in a Dinka cattle camp from sunrise to sunset. I am going also to explain the roles of young cattle keepers, elders, women, and children at the cattle camp. Discuss how cattle are cared for, including grazing, watering, milking, and protecting the herd and treating sick animals, be it in traditional way and in modern veterinary practice. I will explain the importance of cattle in family life, wealth, social status, traditional ceremonies, and conflict resolution. We'll describe the traditional songs, dancings, storytelling, wrestling, and evening gathering around the cattle campfire. We will also explore traditional foods such as rich milk, fermented milk, and sorghum-based meals. Explain the seasonal movement of cattle between dry season, rainy season in search of grazing areas. I have more topics to discuss, but these are the topics I will cover today in this podcast. So if you are new in this channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on notifications so that you get all the updates about Dinka tribe life in cattle camp. We have to begin right away. Deep in the vast grease and grassland of South Sudan, where the horizon stretches endless and the rivers flow through ancient landscapes, there exists a way of life that has survived for generations. Here among the tall grasses and open skies, the heartbeat of a community can be heard through the sound of cattle bell. Kung, kung, kung. This is the wall of the Dinka cattle keepers. For the Dinka people, cattle are more than animals. They are a symbol of identity, family tradition, and connection to the land. A cattle camp is not simply a place where animals are kept. It is a home, a school of life, a place where culture is passed from one generation to another. Welcome to the cattle camp of Dinka tribe. in South Sudan. I'm William. Please subscribe, like the video. Welcome. Let's start from episode 1. In the episode 1, we are going to talk about the morning routine in the cattle camp. Before the first ray of sunlight appeared, life in the cattle camp begins. Young cattle keepers raise earlier, preparing themselves for a new day. They check the condition of the herd, clean the cattle area, and prepare to guide the animals toward grazing lands. The relationship between Dinka cattle keeper and his cattle begins from childhood. Young boys grow up learning the names of cattle, their colors, their personalities, and their family history. A cow is not just identified by its appearance. Many cattle have names, and some are remembered through generations. The cattle keeper understands the language of his animals, their movements, their sounds, and their needs. I am one of Dinka tribe. I will go step by step the daily routines at cattle camp from sunrise to sunset. Deep down in the village at the cattle camp of Dinka tribe, early in the morning, around 6 or 5 a.m., young boys and young men and young girls at the cattle camp wake up prepared. If you did not wake up, you will be wake up by the head of the sticks from the elders, because you cannot sleep from evening until 8 a.m. in the morning. That is called laziness. You have to wake up around 6 or 5 a.m. Wake up, go and collect the cow dungs, collect all the cow dungs. You will go and sprinkle them or spread them on the ground so that the cow dung dry. This dry cow dung is used later in the evening to prepare campfire. This campfire is very important at the cattle camp. It's very important for the cattle because the smoke from campfire will help protect animals from house fly, testis fly, and all other insects. It will help the animals from cold also, because you need to warm the cattle camp when it is very cold also. So you prepare all these things in the morning, clean all the areas at the cattle camp. After that, you have to check the young ones, the cubs, the newborn cows. The newborn cows, you go and feed them. You take them to their mothers so that they feed. If there is a cow that don't want to feed the young ones, you tie the cows, the legs of the cow, and then allow the baby to breastfeed. After that, you take them back, and then you go to start milking the cows. Young boys and girls start milking the cows. They also go and prepare food, especially for the young girls at the cattle camp. They have already started preparing the foods, because those boys or young men who are going to look after the cattle deep down in the forest for grazing, they have to eat something before they go after the cattle. So it is the responsibility of young girls to prepare very nice food. We call it a sida or pupuk or posho food or a yup. A yup. This food will be eaten either with milk or with fish or meats or others soup, such as dry fish, which is called samak, or madecha. Madecha is a dry fish, very dried one. Madecha, and is used with a combo. You guys know combo. It's used to be prepared with combo. So they will prepare that, or they will use fresh milk to eat, or they will use fermented milk, or they will use the butter of the or cheese or ghee for them to eat. Is called kundiang. So that is the responsibility of, sorry guys, it's very hot here. I try to do the video, but it's very hot here in this region. I apologize for that. It's their responsibility to prepare food for the guys who are going to look after cattle in the grazing land. Young boys have already milked all the cows, put milk in the milking gourd. After they put milk in the milking gourd, they have to free all the cattle so that the cattle go in the forest to eat, to graze. They eat, after that they go after cattle. They also have their dogs. Some of them have 2 or 3 dogs. These dogs are very important at the cattle camp. They protect the animals from dangerous animals such as hyena, leopard, wolves, etc. So they go with their dogs to look after the cattle. Sometimes they go hunting. They hunt some wild animal there like dik, gazelle, rabbit, all this, and later they will bring to the family at the cattle camp, and people will have a very nice meat. So the elders, after all the cows have been praised, the elders will come, they will eat, they will drink milks. Most of them prefer to drink milks. They will drink milks and they will have a very nice conversation. Some of them will prepare what we call yuan, the one that we use to tie the animals. They will prepare it. These old men, they know how to prepare it well using nylons or others materials. They also check which type of yuan is broken by the cows so that they prepare it again. They also check which teeth, the small fold that is put on the ground. They check it if it is not stable. If it is about to be pulled out, they have to stick it on the ground. They also prepare everything to make sure everything in the cattle camp is in order. In the evenings, the cow returns. When the cow returns, everyone will come, elders, young ones, they will come to divide all the cows into their respective places. They make sure that the young ones are not able to reach their mothers before the milking time, because there is a time for milking. So you don't need to allow the calves to meet with their mothers. So you put all of them in their respective place. After that, they are going to milk the cows again, and then before milking, all the campfire have been light on. The fire is on, and there is smoke covering the whole cattle camp. This is very important to chase away all the insects, flies, etc. And also to warm the animals when it is rainy season. So they will milk, they will eat, and then the elders will come for storytelling. All the cattle keepers, girls, boys, young ones, everyone come and gather at campfire, and the elders will start storytelling. They will tell all kinds of stories, what they have encountered in their real life, imaginations, everything, just to orient the young ones. In any situation they face, they have to be strong. So the elders will tell the stories, the elders will advise all the young ones at the cattle camps. They will orient them how it is important to protect their animals. That is the work of the elders. And there is a elder in that who is the leader, the chairperson or the chairman of the cattle camp. The chairman of the cattle camp can either be the sultan, who is the talkative person and very strong one and having a lot of cows, and or a spear master, very bitter person, spear master. That spear master has a great role at the cattle camp. It has great role at the cattle camp. When people want to move to a new area, it is the role of the spear master to talk to their gods. They talk to their gods. They call all kinds of gods. They slaughter the chickens or the cocks, or they slaughter a goat or a cow if the situation is very, very dangerous. They slaughter goat or cows. After that, they call all kinds of gods to protect their animals, so that they can move from one place to another without being attacked by hyenas, by thieves, by gangs, by wild animals, by snakes, by disease, all kinds of bad things. They call their God to protect everyone, so that everyone in the cattle camp can be safe. That is the work of the spear master at the cattle camp. And the spear master have the power, great power, to tie all the animals, the wild animals that are near their cows, near their cattle camp, so that even if the wild animal meet their cows, they feel like they did not see it, or they don't want to eat that animal. So the spear masters at Dinka cattle camp are very, very, very strong and very powerful, supernatural powerful. They tie the animals so that the animal cannot eat their cows. That is the work of a spear master. The spear master also can tie some animal, especially hippopotamus or crocodile, so that when their animal are passing across the river, those animals will not attack their cattle. So The spear masters, they do that. Sometimes even they encounter the wild animals, hyena, wolves, crocodiles, hippos, hippopotamus, but they are harmless. They are harmless. The cow can pass like they are harmless because the spear master has that power in the cattle camp. And any cattle camp that has no spear master or that has no powerful spear master, they always have a lot of problems. They suffer attacks from wild animals, from thieves, from gangs, from other things because they don't have someone protecting them. Did you see the role of the spear master at the cattle camp? Yes, they play important role. They act like they are the pastors or bishops or men of God at the cattle camp. That is their work. So they use the spear to call God and a lot of things. Yeah, that's how they do it. After that, they talk to everyone, and if there is any conflicts in the cattle camp, it is the work of the elders. The best thing they do is to call those young one who fight at the cattle camp. They have to cane them a lot. They beat them, they beat them. If they say you have to be beaten 100 stroke, you have to respect that so that you can be beaten 100 strokes. After 100 stroke, the elders will come, they talk to you, they give you a punishment. Apart from 100 stroke of being cane, they give you another punishment. They say that you have to bring 1 cow or 2 cows. If you are, you don't respect everyone, or 2 cows. That is discipline. So if you fear to lose your cow and fear to be beaten, you will respect all the laws at the cattle camp. At the cattle camp is very, very strict. If you come from cattle camp in Dinka, everyone respect you because they know that you have met all the rules. You respect everything, both animals and human. That is the role at the cattle camp. Even long time ago in Dinka, if you don't used to listen to others at the cattle camp, you are fighting, you are doing what, they will not allow you to go at the cattle camp. Instead, they will, this person is useless. Let him go to town. They will chase you away. They will say, go to town or go to school. You are useless. So they say that someone who is useless have to go to school or have to go to town, is because they know town is where people don't listen to their elders or their father or their town people. They don't respect law, or they don't even know what is the importance of a school. They will say, okay, go to school. They will offer you to go to school if you are some notorious child. They will offer you to go to school, but the respectful one, the respected child, a boy or a girl, must be taken to cattle camp so that she or he will have a lot more discipline. They will have more discipline there because Dinka people value discipline, honest, obey the elders. Even me now, if I go to cattle camp and I meet the elders, I cannot look at their eyes like this. I cannot look at their eyes like this. That is indiscipline. When we were young, it is indiscipline. If I look at you like this, you are elder, someone will slap you or beat you without doing anything. Just looking at like this, or looking, he is talking and you are looking at him like this. No, you have to do like this while you are listening. If he say, are you listening? You say, yes. And if you just looking at him like this, he will say, this, you are not disciplined, you are not honest, you are not respecting elders. The person will slap you or beat you. And your mother or your father or someone related to you will not talk, because that is how they have grown up also. It's the way of disciplining the children. So they will even appreciate that person for beating you. They will say, if this child refused to listen to us, thank God you disciplined him or her today. And later they will talk to the child. You see what you have done? If you are not respecting elders, you will be beaten every day. So that is the life at Dinka cattle came. Sorry guys, the place is very hot and I really don't know what to do, so I have to cut the video short. Please, the next episode is coming. I will talk more about Dinka lifestyle at the cattle camp in South Sudan. This is the first episode. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Please subscribe for more episode and podcasts in simple English. I'm William from Dinka tribe in South Sudan. You guys can see how it is very hot. Did you see? Did you see? So that you guys don't think that I'm lying, because here we have been hit by the heat wave, and it's very hot. Even a lot of people, it's more than 1,000 people have died because of this heat wave, because of this extreme heat. May their soul rest in peace. And yeah, that is it. So I try all means, but it is very hot, and I do this video on daytime. Let me show you. Yeah, you guys have seen the time. It's daytime. It is at 15, which is at 3:37, the 15th of July. So it's very hot at 3 p.m. Yeah. Okay guys, bye bye for now. Thank you. Next episode is coming soon.